Northwest Sunset, and here at Pipeline. Both Kissimmee Pipeline, that's where we are here today. All started back in '71. Fred Hemmings, a world champion surfer, put this together with a card table on the beach. It was a single heat event for a handful of years. So watching legends like Jeff Hackman be invited, Jerry Lopez, Roy Russell, Larry Blair, and that just started the prestige of this event. It was covered worldwide on networks around the world. I think everyone knew right away that this would be the proving grounds and a place where we crown our champions from that day forward. So thanks for all the founding fathers of the sport putting us here at Pipe, and also seeing what we have today with new champions being crowned. Absolutely incredible. Big thanks to our sponsors, our event title sponsor in Billabong, doing a great job having the house down at Off the Wall. And they've obviously got a lot to celebrate. Billabong, only a surfer knows the feeling, and they treat us so well here at Pipe each and every year. We also want to have a big thanks to Vans once again, who has helped build a conscious community here on the North Shore for 37 years. That heritage has shaped a thriving cultural breeding ground for athletes, artists, and musicians and beyond. Big thanks again to Vans. Also like to thank our global touring partners in Jeep, Michelob Ultra, Red Bull, our event partners in Hydro Flask, Jose Cuervo, Barefoot, Turtle Bay Resorts, Tropic Sport, Hawaiian Tourism, and Spectrum. Thank you so much. Got some special people up here on stage with me to help me with the presentations. Let's give it up for Pat O'Connell, Senior VP of Tours and Competition, longtime professional surfer, and also my favorite from Endless Summer 2, and Salt Creek. Sorry, Pat, I had to throw that in. Great job this year. Incredible work. Also, WSL CEO Sophie Goldschmidt. Big round of applause for Sophie. Thank you so much. Lindy Irons, thank you for all that you do, making us inspired every day. Thank you for being up here for a special tradition. Axel, happy birthday. Once again. That's a tradition to kick off the waiting period. Now 9. Unbelievable. Thanks for being up here, you guys. Well, this event had a lot going on, and Renato Hickel kept us up to date with what was at stake. It was also obviously the world title decider, but also determined our championship tour provisional qualifiers for the Olympic Games in Tokyo 2020. Very exciting time for our sport, making an Olympic debut next year, and it's fitting that this happened here in Hawaii for a lot of reasons. But in 2020, it actually marks 100 years from the statement that the great Duke Kahanamoku made that he wanted to see surfing in the Olympics someday. Duke Kahanamoku, the most legendary surfer, period, bringing surfing around the world, a longtime medalist in swimming, finally got to see the dream come true. Let's hear it for the great Duke, always representing his memory all around the world. So it's now time to celebrate our Olympic qualifiers. You can get loud. Join us for this celebration to represent themselves and their country next year, Tokyo 2020. Let's hear it now for Australia and Owen Wright. The Goofy Foot doing a great job this year in so many different platforms. Also, taking out the event in Tahiti this year. Joining Owen on the team, Julian Wilson. Last year's runner-up in the world. A Pipe Master, a Vans Triple Crown champion, Julian living the dream representing Australia. Now representing the France team, let's invite up a Pipe Master in Michelle Perez. Michelle Perez making it official at this event, the final event of the season. Joining Michelle Perez, but already into the off-season, is Jeremy Flores. Let's give it up for Jeremy Flores, a two-time Pipe Master. Will also be representing France next year in the Olympics. Also representing Brazil in the Olympics next year. We got a lot to celebrate with this guy, Ítalo Ferreira. And talk about a squad. This was the final, representing Brazil in the Olympics, Gabriel Medina. Also a big shout out to Jordy Smith, representing South Africa. He's already moved on to the off-season, a contender this year and an unbelievable athlete. Also like to acknowledge Kanoa Igarashi, representing Japan. Won his first event this year. Came into pipe 6 in the world. Good job, Kanoa. Also, in the Olympics, representing USA, Kolohe Andino. Andino with his best year to date. Be proud to fight for gold for USA. And also joining USA, putting an incredible effort through injury to come back with that goal in mind. It is realized. John Florence. Let's hear it for our Olympic qualifiers. Incredible job, you guys. Got a photo opportunity here. I'll go find you a jersey, Kalani. Only a second. Okay, you guys can let him hear it one more time. Our Olympic qualifiers for Tokyo 2020. For the first time in surfing history. Okay, thank you so much, you guys. Really proud of all of your accomplishments. As we continue on with the conversation, Michelle's got a lot to talk about. What an honor for these guys. You hear them talk about it all year and finally accomplishing that dream to represent. We continue on with the celebration here. For 37 years, Vans has remained an authentic partner of surfing and a member of the North Shore community. And each and every year, they champion community-conscious activations and a full-scope waste management program for the betterment of the North Shore. The Vans Triple Crown of Surfing Honors awarded the top-performing athlete across the 3 events through the Hawaiian leg of the season, from the Hawaiian Pro at Haleiwa, the Vans World Cup of Surfing at Sunset Beach, and right here at the Billabong Pipe Masters in memory of Andy Irons. And now, for the first time in 21 years, getting now what will be his 3rd Vans Triple Crown of Surfing title, also known as the GOAT. Let's welcome Kelly Slater. Kelly winning 95, 98. You're doing a great job. Congrats, Kelly. Kelly, pretty amazing to see what you've accomplished in your incredible career. You're going from 95 to 98. Those were world title years for yourself back then. And all of a sudden, holding this trophy once again now for the 3rd time in your career, you've had a little bit of time to soak it in. Give us kind of the memories of those first Triple Crown titles and what this means today.
Oh, I've been planning this attack for 21 years. The first 2 that I won, I really wasn't even thinking about them because I was so focused on trying to win a world title and focus on pipeline at the time. We have a rescue going on. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. Yeah, I was just focused on those, so I didn't really think about the points those days, and then at the end of the day, they were like, oh, you won a Triple Crown. So it was just a nice bonus on the top of world title those years. But watch out. Everyone watch out.
So giving the lifeguards some room at the moment here. Give these guys a ton of room. And we'll continue on, Kelly. Thinking about 3rd Triple Crown title. Battling with guys like Michel Perez, aware of what he needed to accomplish. As we'll take a moment with Kelly here to make sure the North Shore lifeguards have all the room that they need. Standing by here at the celebration. I know, Kelly, you're a bit distracted with a lot going on. We'll get caught up with the presentation in a moment as we'll send it to Ronnie Blanky.
Thank you, Joe. Yeah, we'll get caught back up on the presentation in just a moment, but a situation out there in the lineup of Water Patrol being utilised at this stage, so we'll get caught up. But obviously a dream realised for our Olympic qualifiers, and you could see how thrilled they were on stage. Kelly Slater, an amazing moment for him, a 3rd Vans Triple Crown title. It's just incredible to think at 47 years of age he can still collect accolades like that, and he's still creating history. We mentioned it earlier today, but every time this guy pulls on a jersey and heads out into the surf, history is being made, because at 47 years of age, nobody has done it at that age before.
Nowhere near that age, folks. I can't believe he's still on tour. I mean, we used to compete against him, and he's still here.
I feel like I've been retired for about 100 years and Kelly's still competing at a high level. Unbelievable stuff.
Amazing stuff. Still so much to process here on the WSL Post Show. Stick around. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with the Billabong Pike Masters Prezzo in just a moment.